Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just So Done playing Dark Souls 2's Color of the First Sin Strength build. Last episode we did, I think the remaining stuff in the Sunken King DLC. Today we're going to go and fight the final boss of this DLC, and we're also going to be fighting, hopefully, the other boss in this DLC. Which will, well, it can end in a lot of various ways, I would say. I was actually thinking about maybe using this weapon. It doesn't do as much, wait, how much damage do you do compared to... Yeah, it does pretty crappy damage. Is there something special about these weapons? Not really. This is the kind of stupid thing about the dragon weapons, I feel. They require petrified dragon bones to level up, by the way. But they're just not worth it, I feel. Or at least not too much. Yeah, they don't, like, they also don't have any scaling. Yes, no, they don't have any scaling either, so... I don't think it's worth it. And when it comes to the upcoming boss, I do want a sizable amount of damage, so I'm going to go with the Mastodon Greatsword. I could also use this one over here. But once again, I'm going to be using the Mastodon Greatsword because it does the most amount of damage. And I'm not going to be using this one because of a reason that you will see in the boss battle itself. This boss is also weak to lightning damage, so imbuing your weapon with lightning is a pretty solid idea. Since I have 45 pieces of gold pine resin, I think I should be fine. When it comes to my gold pine resin in any case. Right. This boss also likes to fly around quite a lot, so... I also, quite honestly, do not remember this guy's freaking attacks. So I'm gonna have to learn how this guy works. He's gonna use a fireball, yeah. So this guy inflicts toxic and poison, like it does a lot of poison attacks against you. Oh wait. I think his fire breath inflicts toxic, probably. I don't remember all the details about him though. God damn it, I keep forgetting that he does that. There's gonna be some fire. Fire, yum! God damn it. You go and heal up. Whilst I stand in between thy legs. Okay, I did not expect that attack. The other thing that happens is whenever you attack Sin with your weapons, just in general with your weapons, as you can see with my Mastodon Greatsword, it gets rid of your durability real quickly. I could not see what was happening. Can I heal up? Nope. Oh man. What have I begun? Why? Oh yeah. Maybe I should, like, you know, focus on the battle first and see if I can learn how this guy works, because I haven't fought him alone since my first playthrough, I think. So, yeah. Allow me to concentrate a little bit more on the battle and figure out what the fuck is going on. Okay. Okay. I'm also probably gonna have to switch weapons in the middle of battle. I think. Fireball or no, dash. Okay. I do remember that dashing attack there. I also remember the music. God damn it, I ran out of stamina. This could be pretty dang bad, maybe. Fireball? Yep. I'm gonna hit him in the face because I can. Here comes another fireball. Okay. Go and get out of this toxic mist. Okay. Heal up, heal up, heal up, heal up, heal up. God damn you. God damn you bastard. I don't even know how I can heal toxic in this game. Because you don't really run into toxic that much in this game. I rolled, but I guess I did not roll correctly. Oh. I guess you have like the gargoyle attack. That's very annoying. There comes more fire. I think you can probably cut off his tail, but I'm not sure if it's actually going to do anything for you. Hello. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Nice. There's speeding lucky. Nope, that's fire, that's fire, that's fire. Nope. That's a dashing attack, I remember that one. Really? Don't you love these AoE attacks? Or like these stomping attacks that make no sense in... Definitely in this game, I would say. They make no sense in most Dark Souls games, but in this game I feel like they're the worst. Hey, Calver's there. Once again, I can definitely understand people saying that Dark Souls 2 has bad hitboxes. I can definitely agree with that. It's especially the... Yeah, it's just especially the AoE attacks. Or like stomping attacks from a lot of enemies. Stuff like the giants and all that jazz. Like, I can definitely understand that stuff is a little bit ridiculous. We get York's Ring, which does something. Keep forgetting what this one does. Sometimes deflect spells, wow. Nice. We also get to the Crown of the Sunken King, which is basically what we needed from this particular DLC. Right, so now I can wear the crown if I want to. I'm not sure if it does anything special. It might do something special, but I might want to do some research on that. I think all the crowns do something special, but the item description doesn't tell you. Because fuck you, that's why. Bah. Give me more vitality if you would be so kind. It's either that or more vigor. I still more appreciate vitality, I think. Just so I can use heavier weapons while also still wearing armor instead of being naked. Right, but that is not the only thing we'll be doing in this episode. The other thing we're going to be doing in this episode is something not so fun. Well, maybe. It depends. I could first try it, but I could also not first try it and die a million times. Let me go and take a look to see if they have weaknesses. Weaknesses. Parrying, backstabbing, guard breaking. Oh, wait. Yeah, just the usual stuff. Oh, yeah, right. I could probably use the Jester's Robe or the Old Knight stuff. I see somebody running around with the Jester stuff. Well, the Jester stuff is, like, not to be underestimated. It's a pretty good thing. What can I get rid of to decrease my load? I don't think I'm gonna be able to find anything that's gonna decrease my load to the point that I'll be able to do this. I guess I can use... I don't want to use a normal straight sword there. Is there lighter pants? There definitely is, but that's not really gonna give me the effect that I want. Maybe I should go and buy the Jester stuff then. Oh my god, I just noticed something. I just noticed something that I should have done so long ago. For my grinding, because one of the issues that I had when grinding the... in the Dragon Shrine was that the Dragon Warriors act like normal NPCs, in which they can backstab you. And usually when they backstab me, it's just an instant death. It's as simple as that. So it probably would have been a good idea for me to equip something that's going to allow them to not critical hit me. Ah well. Well, too late now. It's good to know for the future, I suppose. Actually, I don't even care about the future because I am normally not going to have to grind anything from those enemies ever again. I also maxed out the Dragon Remnants Covenant, by the way. So I can also get Dragon Armor if I want to. Which is a pretty decent armor set. Doesn't weigh too much either for the amount of defense that it gives you. It's a pretty good armor set. Hello, my friend. There's an Long Knight. Long Knight leggings, nice. What? You again? I'm also gonna go and buy the Jester's leggings. Let's go. Cheers. I'm very interested to see how this is gonna go. Let me go over to the place. that I used to know. Well, that I quite vividly remember, yes. Alright, let's go and equip the Jester's armor, which nullifies the foe's critical hits. So I can wear this thing, and then I can technically use some of my bigger weapons now. Another thing that I have found a newfound love for is the Vilstad hammer. This hammer is amazing. I love it. In a lot of different ways. Let me see though, because can I wear the Drank Blade? Yep. There we go. So now I have defense of just about 400, which is fine for me. Especially when I'm using stuff like the Vilstad hammer. Alright. Kind of interested to see how this is going to go though, because... Say hello to the Cave of the Dead. Question. Am I going to run through this area not giving a fuck about anything? Or am I... pardon me. Or am I actually going to try to get the things in here? I know that there's Titanite in here. Mainly. Or like there's just a lot of stuff in here. But as you can quite clearly see... Oh boy, Jesus. Wow, the guys didn't get stunned by my freaking Great Hammer. That's interesting. Well, I guess they're using Great Hammers of their own, so... I suppose it makes some amount of sense. They can also heal themselves. Maybe I should try to avoid their attacks first. Well, one of the freaking spears, or whatever the hell, is just rolling around. So, we have statues in here that inflict petrification. Is petrification resistance a thing on armors? Yes. What the fuck? Nah. I need to remember which route I need to take through this area. Because I'm probably gonna be running past most of the enemies. So there's a dude down there. Well, there's a lot of people around, really. TBH. Not dead. Surprising. Oh boy. Let's go and start running, and let's go and see if we can find the way out of here. Because this brings me just to a dead end. This is probably the way forward. Yep. These statues work just like the ones in the Gulch. Like in the Black Gulch, in which you probably won't be able to... Like, if you destroy them, they'll just respawn, so... There's no point. Well, except if you're doing a full exploration, there's no point getting those. Alright, so say hello to the boss that is basically the gangbang. Like, it's a gangbang. I can't say anything else about it. Somebody with a dragon rider bow, sorry, with a dragon slayer bow. There's a Havel monster, there's a dexterity beast, and yeah. This is what you're gonna deal with in this area. Trying to separate them is definitely one of the best things that you can do. Aside from that, I have no freaking tips at all for this particular boss. Because it's just PvP, basically. And pretty shitty PvP, because it's 3 against 1. And they're also all overpowered to a degree, I would say. Like, this Havel monster... Well, yeah, it's a Havel monster. As its name suggests, it's a pretty crazy enemy. Or pretty crazy PvP archetype. The first one you definitely want to take care of is Sarah the Old Explorer, because she will otherwise snipe you from a distance with a great bow. And it doesn't matter what your defense is or whatever. Getting sniped by a great bow is going to do a lot of damage, so... You go run backwards. You also don't really want to fall down, because there's some... There is some dudes over here. There is some dudes, yeah, sure no. There are some petrification statue dudes down there. And you also really don't want to deal with those. Trust me. How can I miss? I swear to God. Oh boy, boy, boy. I almost fell down. God damn you. You little shit. The Havel monster, I'm not even sure if I can stun him. Actually, I can. He's also blocking. With his dragon tooth. God damn it. But not being able to be crit in this particular battle is really good though. So once again, Jester's armor or Ironclad armor is gonna do a lot for you in this battle. I don't care about your shield. Because I use great weapons, and even if I weren't using great weapons. Really? Really? There we go, you're dead, buddy. I did not remember that they could heal. That was insane. There we go. Not too bad, actually. Not too bad at all. Get 3 Twinkling Titanite, 3 Petrified Dragon Bones, and a Titanite Slab as a reward. Such a shitty boss. This is the co-op area that I was talking about earlier in the DLC, where I could put down your summon sign and summon them in the beginning room, if you saw the statues when I was running around. And as a reward, we get the Flower Skirt. What does this do again? High durability despite its appearance. Well, troubadours can get the... the Master Card's generous patron, a stunning arrangement of flowers. So it's basically useless, really. It's just a flavor thing. And then we drop over here, we get back... like, we end up back in Shilva. And we get ourselves 6 torches. Be wary of jumping. Is there something over this way? Let's see. Yep. There's another chest over here. What does it contain? Dark Greatsword. That's an interesting hex. At least I think it's a hex. Would make a buttload of sense to me. My god, that went a lot better than I ever expected it would go. I was so ridiculously scared of... I'm still scared of the upcoming areas like that, but... yeah, this was fine. I'm happy with the end result. So what have I used right now? I've used my Mastodon Greatsword a little bit. Mostly the Blue Moon Greatsword, which looks amazing. I actually quite like this weapon, but it's not gonna do as much damage. Well, it does a sizable amount of damage. You know, let me go and use the Black Knight Greatsword. I haven't used that one quite yet. Let me also go and equip some armor again. Maybe I should wear something else for a moment. Well, I guess I can wear my lighter armor when I'm using heavier weapons or whatever. Let me go and switch my helmet there. I want to run around with the Hate helmet. I very much like this one. There we go. Let's go back to Majula, level up. And I still have some time left in this episode, so I think I'm going to begin going to the next DLC. Which, according to the wiki, if I am correct, is the Crown of the Iron King DLC. Right, I also still need to farm a specific weapon in the Sunken King DLC. Bear. I'm not a bear. What are you talking about? And right now I need a grand total of 100,000 souls to level up. It's almost as if leveling up isn't worth it anymore. What is my chunk amount right now? How chunky am I? I have 2 of those. Maybe I should just go and spend the rest of my things on chunks. There we go. Because once again, there are still a couple of weapons that I'm gonna have to level up. So, I want to go over here. Oh yeah, it actually isn't too big of a run. Well, it doesn't matter too much. I want to go and introduce you guys to the next area. I'm also using a weapon which does fire damage. And I have a tiny feeling that's not going to be very useful in the place that I'm going to. How much fire damage does this thing do? A sizable amount of its damage is fire. I guess I could see how it goes. It could also surprise me in the amount of damage it does. Right. Hello, friend. Oh yeah. I think the normal one-handed attack is... oh boy. Are you fine? Are you fine, buddy? No, he's not fine. He sure as hell doesn't look fine to me. Also, this area is a new game plus right now, so maybe I should go and leave you alone. See ya. almost falling into the lava. Because who cares about my safety, am I right? Well, some people would probably be very annoyed if I fell into the lava and died. Well, yeah. I'm not a perfect gamer. Nor do I ever aspire to be one, because, nah. I don't like it too much. I like to be stupid from time to time, it's funny. Sometimes it's also a little bit soul-crushing. Depending on what happens. Let us open the door. This DLC is interesting though. This DLC is a little bit more difficult for me to navigate compared to the Sunken King DLC. This place can be quite confusing. It also has a sizable amount of weapons for me, so... But we're not done covering our other weapons quite yet, so... There's a lot of corpses around here. And 6 smelter wedges. Welcome to Broom Tower, by the way. I was about to say, like, huh? I really like the place. I actually just... I'm not even sure if I really like the Iron King DLC too much. Because the enemies can be a little bit insane. But I very much like the aesthetic that I guess going for that. Running over these chains. Going from tower to tower. A lot of ash everywhere. Do I have a lot of fire arrows? Because they can be quite useful in this area. I cannot guarantee that I'm going to get everything in any of these DLCs. There's a couple of things that I need to pay attention to, but aside from that. I think I'm going to test out this sword in this DLC. And if it doesn't work out, I'll just switch to the next weapon type. I also have a nosebleed right now. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Just When I was playing Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. Strength build, and next episode we're going to go and explore Broom Tower. Goodbye.